Do you know that it is now possible to hack any AI model, including GPT-4 and Bard? A remarkable new technique has been discovered recently that presents a serious risk if appropriate controls are not put in place. This weakness could result in widespread disinformation and security breaches. It's critical to comprehend how this affects AI technology's dependability and security. By the time this video ends, you will understand how serious this problem is and what needs to be done to safeguard against such weaknesses. Now let's get going. Recently, researchers found a new exploit. This discovery complicates matters because artificial intelligence is used in many aspects of our lives, such as on our phones and smart devices. If someone manages to exploit this new technique, it could lead to privacy issues, contaminate data, and cause AI programs to malfunction. Imagine it as a game where the good guys, working in tandem with Yale University researchers, are the ones trying to make artificial intelligence safe, and the bad guys, trying to break it. By using adversarial artificial intelligence models to find specific prompts known as jailbreak prompts that can cause these language models to behave unexpectedly, Robust Intelligence has developed a new trick and methodical approach to examine big language models, such as OpenAI's valuable GPT-4 for vulnerabilities. This means they've developed a way to test and uncover potential issues and how these advanced language models respond to certain inputs on the alleged OpenAI QR project. The board was surprised. People started to wonder if the board members were concerned about how quickly artificial intelligence is developing and the potential dangers of trying to use it for business too quickly after Sam Altman, the CEO, was fired last month. They were cautious and deliberate in their use of the technology, not rushing into using it without considering the possible problems. With the events taking place at OpenAI, Robust Intelligence, a new firm founded in 2020 to investigate solutions to protect artificial intelligence systems against attacks, is arguing that several issues we already know about ought to be given more serious consideration. The corporation received a warning about a potential problem from the Robust Intelligence researchers who also advised about a vulnerability. Harvard University computer science professor Yarn Singer, CEO of Robust Intelligence, observes that the incident highlights a larger safety issue that is being disregarded. He points out a larger issue with how these systems are being kept safe, and they've discovered a method that could potentially be used to attack any similar language model. He suggests that there's a systematic issue with the safety measures, and what they found is a consistent method for exploiting vulnerabilities in any large language model. Meanwhile, Nico Felix, an OpenAI spokesperson, thanks the researchers for sharing their findings. He states that the organization is always working to make its models safer and more resilient to hostile attacks. The idea is to increase the model's security without sacrificing their functionality or effectiveness. They value the feedback and are dedicated to enhancing the security of their AI models. The novel jailbreak technique. Consider that someone has developed a new means of breaking into a super smart computer system, similar to a jailbreak. This new technique entails using other super smart computer systems to generate certain requests and verifying them on the primary system via an API. This method is just one of many attacks demonstrating that our super smart systems, especially large language models, have some major weak flaws. The API allows different computer applications to communicate with one another. The concern here is that our current security measures aren't doing a great job of keeping these advanced computer models safe. It's akin to realizing that our security measures might not be strong enough to keep these models safe, so we need to step up our game to ensure that they stay safe and continue to function as intended without being interfered with by cunning tactics. People appear to find it surprisingly simple to figure out how to access these advanced computer models. Some of these models have preventative measures to thwart particular attacks, but the issue is inherent in their design, making it difficult to protect against. It's like having a lock on your door, but aware that the door's construction may have weak spots. The takeaway is that these flaws are kind of a given in many large language models, and as of right now, there isn't a clear and effective way to stop them from happening. Instead, we need to come up with a more effective way to protect these models from potential hackers and the growing threat posed by advanced artificial intelligence. These massive language models, such as OpenAI ChatGPT, have gained a lot of attention lately due to their amazing capabilities. When ChatGPT was introduced around a year ago, it quickly gained popularity and the interest of regular people. After ChatGPT was introduced, people began to become curious and make it a hobby to find new ways to break into it. People were amazed by the things these models could do with language, a sort of technological breakthrough that turned heads and sparked a lot of interest. We witnessed the rise of a powerful tool that has the potential to transform how we interact with technology and information. This piqued the interest of both malicious users and those unsure about the security and dependability of AI systems. Interestingly, a lot of startups have jumped on the bandwagon, creating prototype types and full-fledged products using these large language model APIs. OpenAI revealed at its inaugural developer conference in November that more than 2 million developers are actively using its APIs, showing the widespread interest and adoption of this technology in various applications. It's a mix of playful exploration and serious development happening around these advanced language models. These models have a simple job: predict what text should come next based on a given input. However, their secret lies in the extensive training they undergo. They digest massive amounts of text from the internet and various digital sources using a ton of computer chips over weeks or even months. With this extensive data and training, these language models become prediction prodigies, able to respond to a wide range of inputs with coherent and relevant information. They've mastered the art of understanding and generating text through a comprehensive learning process. Even though these models are extremely intelligent, they have a few peculiarities. First, when presented with difficult questions, they occasionally fabricate answers. Similar techniques were developed by another research group led by Eric Wong from the University of Pennsylvania. However, the robust intelligence team's approach included additional improvements that allowed the system to generate jailbreaks with only half the attempts. This allowed the researchers to find a way to improve the process efficiency and effectiveness in identifying potential vulnerabilities in these advanced systems. Brendan Dolan-Gavitt, an associate professor at New York University with expertise in machine learning and computer security, offered commentary on the novel approach made public by Strong Intelligence. He says that the method they've discovered highlights an important point. Using human fine-tuning alone isn't a safer way to protect models from future threats. He draws attention to the fact that human intervention in the process of fine-tuning and improving the model's responses may not be sufficient to make these models totally secure. Clever strategies can still be employed to get past them and could lead to issues. This insight demonstrates the continuous difficulties in ensuring that advanced artificial intelligence models are resilient to many kinds of attacks. Dolan-Gavitt advises businesses using large language models, such as GPT-4, to incorporate additional security measures. It's essentially a call to ensure that the systems built on these advanced models have strong defenses preventing any unwanted access or misuse by people with harmful intentions. He is saying that we have to be careful when creating systems with these large language models so that if someone tries a jailbreak, they can't get into things they're not supposed to access. Consider it as adding more locks and safeguards to ensure that everything remains safe and secure. As a result, a scientist is now in place. It's a reminder that keeping technology safe is a constant challenge that everyone needs to stay on top of. If you've made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below for more interesting topics. Tech experts need to work extra hard to ensure AI systems stay safe and don't let these new tricks cause trouble. Please feel free to share your thoughts. Do you like learning about this? Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned to more exciting AI backup updates. Thanks for watching this, and see you next one.